Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome back for a grand night of celebration. I'm sure you can hear people singing. Welcome to the Buck and Ball Tavern, and happy St. Patrick's Day. I had to dig out my Guinness t-shirt. I'd hate to say it, but I don't have a lot of green clothing that isn't camouflage. But Jersey Piper Kevin here, and we're gonna drink some whiskey, we're gonna smoke a new pipe, and we're gonna smoke a new tobacco blend. All right, so first let's get I'm kind of disbobulated this morning. Hang on, I left my water over on the table over here. It might get a little rowdy tonight in here. Let me get a little water here. How's everybody doing? So we had a great parade with the 3rd New Jersey, marching, doing our portrayal of an Irish Brigade in the Civil War. We all had our, there goes my water. We're all wearing a little piece of boxwood, and I'm not really up to speed on the history of that, but obviously they wore a piece of boxwood in their forge cap. All right. Hope you guys might as well join in. Get yourself some Irish whiskey. Get yourself a pipe, cigar, whatever you like. We are going to be drinking Tullamore DEW or Tully, and we always have a little bit of this around overnight camping. So we have our fancy Glen, and this is a little bottle I got in my gift bag, I think, when we did our Lincoln dinner. I'm gonna crack it open, and I'm not gonna we're not gonna guzzle it from the tiny little bottle. This is a pretty good sized bottle, so we're gonna well, we won't pour it all in yet. The night is young. The night is young. We're listening to some, I don't know, this probably won't get in the shot. Let's see, put it right there. Yeah. They got an Irish band in the night, playing some Irish music, got that Irish sound going on, so I'm sure I don't plan to be here too late when it really gets too rowdy. Oh, hang on, is it like the Scotch? Do you nose it, or you just drink it? Oh. It's not bad. I like it. I'm not saying I'm a real connoisseur of whiskey, but sometimes you can get something and it's like really like, ugh, get that away from me. So happy St. Paddy's Day out there to everybody. Cheers. So let's put this somewhere safe. All right, let's get on to the tobacco. Let's do the tobacco. So we're gonna be, I had picked this up a while ago. Gonna read the date on my jar. Reading. Wow, this is from, could it be that old? Doesn't be 23. It's got to be August. This is from August last summer. Yeah, 2023. It's McBaren's Scottish mixture. So it's basically considered an aromatic. It's got, like, when you look it up on tobacco reviews, it says sugar, miscellaneous, sweet. I know some of the reviews, when you scroll down, somebody thinks it's topped with some kind of alcohol. That's not bad, you know. Kind of on the light side. So I believe I wrote down on my notes. Where's my notes? It's Burley, Cavendish, Kentucky, and Virginia. Mm-hmm. And I printed out Jim Ink's his review because he's always pretty good. Sometimes, let's see, sometimes the spicy, woody, earthy, lightly nutty Kentucky in the blend is more evident than other times. But no matter how present it is or isn't, it relies. I can't even read words. It relays that spice note that contrasts nicely with the creamy flavors. The Burley is a little nutty with the mild, earthy, woody molasses touch as a supporting player. And the Virginia is mildly tart and tangy, citrusy, grassy, and I'm not gonna notice any of those notes when I smoke it. Who am I kidding? But what are we smoking it in? Well, let's see. I think we need another sip of Old Tully. Hold it down out there. All right, so I wanted to get a Peterson pipe for St. Patrick's Day. I had bought a Peterson pipe a while ago, and then when I was doing the whole I'm only smoking filters thing, I sold it, sent it back in the smoking pipes. But the problem is, a lot of the pipes I like don't come with filters. So I'm like, okay. And now lately I've been going to the balsa filter. I've been smoking no filter. So I'm like, I think I'm still in this area where if I like the pipe, I'm going to buy it whether it has a filter or not. I just got to find the right blend in that. So a lot of the Peterson pipes that come filtered, I don't really like them. They do that real heavy rustification on there that I don't like. I mean, it looks like craters. And so I decided, in honor of St. Patrick's Day, I would get an Irish Harp. So it's got this nice colored stem. Probably can't see with the lighting. It's a smooth, a more solid stain on there. You really can't see. And it's a sitter, and I don't have anything to sit it on, but trust me, it's flat, it sits, it's a number 306, I think it was. My nose fell down on the bottom. Considered an oompa, so that's why I had to get it too. And I don't really have a sitter pipe, so. Did you see it sitting over there? And so I did put a Sharpie bit on there. I just feel like I could hold it better. I mean, not to tell you, I do like bent pipes. I don't know. I'd like the pipe to be, down and out of my way instead of poking out here in front. Even though I do have some straight pipes. So this is a non-filtered pipe. So, all right, let's. Shall we light it? Let me have a little sip of water, and I have my lighter. I have my tamper in reach this time. So let's put some of this in here. So, do you guys do anything for St. Patrick's Day? I have to tell you, growing up, I ain't got an Irish bone in my body. I mean, I'm like Slovak Hungarian, so I guess it wasn't until I got older. My family never did anything, and then as you get older, and I guess it becomes an excuse to go out and drink, right? And it wasn't until I got into Civil War reenacting that we started doing the St. Patrick's Day parade, and studying stuff about the Irish that fought in the Civil War. Very interesting. Had it all played out. And I don't want to pack it too tight. That seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. So, you know, I don't really have any traditions. I don't even think, outside of being in the St. Patrick's Day parade, I've never gone to St. Patrick's Day. I was a spectator. You know, just, you know, knowing a little bit more about history now and stuff, I appreciate it a lot better. All right, let's light this up, and you know, we got an Irish pipe, we got Irish whiskey, we got a Scottish tobacco blend. I was gonna do Eileen's Dream, but I figured I wanted to smoke something new that we haven't smoked yet before. So, all right. I really don't know what to expect. Just listen to the hoopla going on out there. Seemed pretty dry in the jar. A little tampage. Sometimes I feel in a new pipe, you don't get that. You know, you almost need to get a couple smokes into it. You know, I'm not big in breaking in pipes, but I think you need to get a couple smokes in it to get some, you know, get a little charring going on, a little pre-cake. I don't want to like really. We get it. Flame coming up and biting my thumb. So if you guys do anything, you have any traditions, you know, put it down in the comments. Just curious if anybody does anything. We're getting it. For the first smoke, I think it's very neutral. I know in Jim Ink's review, he mentioned that it took him several bowls before he could actually write his review. So we'll give it a couple bowls. But sometimes I smoke something right off the bat, I'm like, nah, or woo. This one is not bad. It's an interesting, I guess it's an interesting blend because it has, I guess, well, they're calling it an aromatic, right? But it's not in English because it doesn't have any of the English stuff in it. And, you know, it's not a perique, you know, a vapor or Weber. That's why they call it a Scottish blend, right? It's a Scottish blend. You know, no black Cavendish. It's I'd have to say it's not bad. I kind of like it. It's not I don't know. It's not abrasive. It's not like sometimes I get on the retro hail. I'm not getting any real you know, peppery type of thing, which makes sense because it doesn't have any of that kind of stuff in it, right? It's supposed to be mild to medium in taste and have a pleasant room note. Cheers. It is pretty good. I'm gonna have to get Now, I'm usually, when I'm shopping, I'm only buying like Scotch and bourbon and rye. So I was looking around. I thought we used to have a bottle of Jameson, but we didn't. So luckily, I just happened to get this little bottle as a gift, or we wouldn't have had. We'd be drinking Scotch. We'd be drinking some Lafroig. Lafroig. How do you say that word? Anthony will let me know. I don't know if you see my slow smoke video. I think I might win first one out. And it was going so good for a while. That is like the hardest thing, to light your pipe with a match or two, and that's it. And you never get to touch it up with flame again. Be interesting to practice that more. Not a very smoky blend. Probably a good blend for smoking in here in the tavern, because I'm not smoking up the place like that crazy cigar did. I think the one waitress, Brenda, I still run into her, and she works this end of the tables. She's like, "You and that cigar, you stunk up my whole section." I apologize profusely. One of those words. The whiskey's kicking in. It's a sign to drink more. Yeah, so McBaren's Scottish mixture, definitely different than some of the other blends I have, and I think it's coming across to me as just a straight old middle of the road, nothing crazy, and that's just what this is my first smoke, so I'm gonna give this a couple times. Maybe that's what I'll be smoking in this pipe, smoking for going over the next couple days. I could have smoked. I have a bunch of Petersons. I think the kids are back here. Yeah, because I got Nightcap, that was pretty strong. And over there, I got Presbyterian, so I could have the Presbyterian and a Peterson blend. I got Early Morning Pipe. I could have stuck with that, because I was just thinking I was going to ask you guys, you know of any good Irish tobacco blends? And I'm like, duh. But if you know anything, some blends like that aren't even like, Early Morning Pipe and Nightcap, they're like the biggies. Everybody knows about them. But I know there's probably some sleeper blends out there that aren't very popular that people like. If you know any, write it down. But I'm not buying any more tobacco. Kind of like that luxury bullseye. I think I need a tampon. I'm chasing the ember. Now it's getting smoky. That, I have to say, that's the first time I really tasted a nuttiness. That's pretty cool. That's definitely some kind of nutty. That's pretty cool. I'm getting definitely, I can't enunciate what my brain is tasting, but I could attest to I am getting a little different taste than normal. So that could be, the Kentucky and the Burley's really coming in there. When I really got that smoking, after that relay and the tamping, I really got a zip of nuttiness. At least that's what I'm explaining as, because I never had that flavor before. Very cool. probably puffing on it a little too hard. Bowl's getting a little hot. So, St. Paddy's Day. Woo! Cheers. If anybody else is out tonight, you know, don't drink too much. Or make sure you have a designated driver. You know, you're like the guy like me that's not Irish. Yeah. I'm wondering if I'll give it a couple more bowls and see if any more flavors opened up to me. But, you know, it seems kind of even keel smoke for me. I'm not getting tongue bite. Got it going now. I'm definitely getting some different flavors that I'm used to. So, go out, have a Guinness. I was going to, I don't have any Guinness, but I had this other beer. And so I had a toss up. Was I going to drink beer? Was I going to drink the whiskey? And I already had some, we had, since it was our day to get pizza, and sometimes we buy pizza, and sometimes I make a homemade pizza on a flatbread. So we did that, and so with the pizza, I already had sangria. So I was like, I'm like, I wanted to have a beer. I wanted to have whiskey. I just had sangria. So I didn't, don't mix your grapes and grain. So I didn't want to overdo it. I didn't want to overdo it. So I guess I could get a Guinness. They have, you know, they got Guinness here on tap. But I had this other, and I don't remember what it's called. If I think about it, I'll add it in the, I'll put it down in the description. They had the whole advertising thing, like I think it was. They're not trying to, you know, zone in on Guinness's market, but you know, they're like another choice. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called now. It's driving me nuts. But that's it from here. Showing off my new pipe, Peterson Irish Harp. It's got this great silver band, and you know, why do I always do this? It doesn't really focus. Here, let's. You're like, that's not working. Get out of here. All right. So, first smoke of McBaren's Scottish mixture. Scottish blend. It's kind of an oddball name, don't you think? Pick one. Scottish mixture, Scottish blend. Good stuff, good stuff. All right, guys, that's it. I know the music's probably drowning me out anyway. So I think I'm gonna finish this off. I'm gonna pour the rest of that Tullamore, Tully. Let's just call it Tully. That's a lot easier. And finish my pipe here before they come back over and complain. It's too smoky down here. What's going on out in the main room? I don't think you're going to be too worried about what we're doing back here, right? So have yourself a nice dram of whiskey there. Enjoy a nice pipe, and have a safe St. Paddy's Day. All right. This is Kevin the Jersey Piper coming to you from the Buck and Ball Tavern down here in West Jersey. Woo. Amongst the pine trees, amongst the pines. Hey, you guys, enjoy yourselves out there. Stay safe, and we're going to see you real soon. Maybe next time I have this, I'll have something that I can sit it on. All right, guys. We'll see you later.